Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Just get everything set up real quick and then we'll jump into it. All right, are we in here? All right, welcome back everyone. So last stream we ended up on a bit of a cliffhanger. We had a really great day in the bog where we got a bunch of acros. Got a breeding pair finally. You can take a peek over the fence. You can see there's a lot going on in there with not only Rexes starting to come together, but also we got our acros trying to get our first lines together. But before we logged off, we took a little look in the ocean. And we found there was two big old mosasaurs that we got to tame, male and a female. The male is going to help us actually get our breeding line, and the female's a high level, so hopefully we can get some decent stats. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in the ocean, and we're going to see if they're still there. I hope they are. They were kind of stuck together, like a lot of the Moses have been. But we're going to go in and see what everything has to offer today. So yeah. See if our luck continues, or if the ocean does its usual thing of kind of making this horrible. So, yeah, let's jump right in. Just gotta fix the chat real quick. There you go. All right, we're live. Let's go. So yeah, I think there was like a whole pile of them. There was like a 140. I think there was two 140s, male and female, and then there was two or three others in there as well. You'll see when if if it's still the same. But it was yeah, quite the pile of Moses. And that happened just after we cleaned out a bunch of Alpha Moses just before that. Just trying to take a look around and see what's going on. Ooh. Might have to get that guy later too. But I forgot to check to make sure we had everything. Yeah, we got that. We'll keep the spears in there for now in case we need to defend ourselves. And yeah, we have this already set to Moses, so they're gonna be just around the peak around here. I don't want to tear into them too fast. Mainly just because I don't want to separate them if they're in their big group. It'll be much easier to tame them if they're all stuck together. But oh, like I was saying before, we cleared out a bunch of Moses, or Alpha Moses, but I thought it was just one, and we got like our whole crew together, like all of our sharks, and we had this big old pack, and I was expecting an epic battle. But the Moses didn't even move. Like they were just too stuck to even attack, so it was not super exciting. But we did get some black pearls and a lot of levels from it on some of our sharks. And this one is in, I think, the same area as where those ones were. So we're just gonna make our way over there slowly and try to avoid any sharks that are around. But should be there in a second. Also got real dark down here. Can't really see anything. Okay, yeah, I don't like this. $475. Take them out of the game, ARK. It's so stupid. Yeah, I only brought a couple sharks with to defend us. My plan is mostly just to outrun anything that happens, but trying to wait for the sun to come up here and get a little bit brighter. It should be morning now, so we get the morning music. Hopefully it'll get a little bit brighter soon. And we gotta be close now. Yeah, I see the tails. It's funny because like I can see the tails right there, and our scanner is set to Mosas, but they're not popping up. So yeah, 90, 20, 145, and I think yeah, two 145s are in there. So this is gonna be interesting to see how we can get them. I don't know the right word. Like separated? Not really, because we're probably just gonna have to knock out everything. I might just try to kill the little guys if I can at this point. So let's just leave this here for now. Just gonna check out the area and make sure we're safe. Get my flippers on so we can move a little bit better. And I'm just gonna look at their tails and see if I can weed out just a couple of them. So that's a 90. That's a 20. And that's a 145, so I can't miss. So let's take out this 90 here first. And also it'll be a good sign to see if they can move or not. We'll go ahead and use the crossbow for now. Also, in the ocean, you always feel like you're closer than you are. Yeah, it's stuck. There 3-1? No, that's a 90. I mean, if I can see the 145s, I'm gonna knock them out right now. No, because they have torpor. That's kind of crazy. So let's stick to the plan we just had. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. That's a 90. So I can take a minute. But this is the safe way to do it. I know it's not going to be super exciting as you sit here shooting, but I guess it's kind of the same as if we had trapped them all, which, you know, I do have a trap built not too far from here. So it does feel a little cheap, though, I'll give you that. But also, the way the ocean is with all the stupid crazy levels, I'm okay with it. Before I kill it, I'm just going to make sure. Yeah. I don't know how some randomly miss. I don't think they're dropping that much, but maybe I actually went a little high, not low. Nope. What the heck? Alright, hopefully he dies soon. It's been bloody for a while. There we go. Alright, next. 20. That's a 145. And there's one more 90 in the mix. Look at this pile of them. But that one back there is a 20. There's a 145 behind it. So I think we're going to shoot for the body. Right here. Right at the base of the tail. Make sure that's the right one. Yeah. I'm a little bit worried that once I kill this, they're all going to actually like break free though. So I kind of want to trank out the 145s, but they also have like insane torpor. Let's do the 20 for now. If it does, then it'll become real, and then we can have a bit of a challenge actually. I'm not too worried. Should take out this 20 in a second here. Hopefully a few more shots. All right. Now I'm gonna knock out the 145s now. Let's see. 145, 145. Okay, I think it's just going that way, and this one's going back that way. Is there another 90, or was I just picking it up before? I think it's just these two now. But I'm not 100%. But so I'll be able to shoot back here to get the blue guy out. I'm gonna aim and knock this one out first because I think it'll make it. Because I can always aim at the tail and make sure I miss that one. But over here, if I miss this one and hit him, while that one was tranked out, then that would really suck. So I'm gonna take this one out first, and then any loose ones will be okay. Combat music scared me, but I think it's just because I got close enough for HLNA to go read them. And these ex-Mosas, their torpor recovery is insanely fast. So like a lot of times, like when you're knocking stuff out, you want to just wait a little bit between. These ones just pepper them. It's the best way to do it. And with HLNA, you could check quite often, so it's kind of nice. But we got this harpoon gun. It's surprisingly good. Like it knocks them out pretty fast. Like if this was like trank arrows, it would take so much longer. But we're doing like what, like 2K a pop here? Like just over one, I guess. 25, 26, 27. I'm gonna wait until it starts going down before I shoot again so I don't accidentally hit it with an extra one. This might be enough. All right, so it just stopped. It's going down. This will knock it out. All right, now we gotta hit this big guy. We're not gonna be doing headshots, just because I don't want to hit the other Mosa. Yeah, still not bad. Better safe than sorry, so. And I gotta make sure I knock him out before the other one gets up. So that's the only hurry here. Like it's awesome to tame too, but it's also a bit of a struggle as well to make sure we do it fast enough. Our oxygen is fine because of our Tide Pup, but we also have scuba in our bag just in case. Shots. Probably about 8. Well, I'm just guessing it's around 1,000 each. But we'll do the same thing again as we get close. We'll slow down and wait for him to stop so we don't get any damage on the taming effectiveness. Because these are traveling a good way. So you know, if it knocks out mid flight, that's gonna be the rough part. Probably need 2 more. We'll wait after this next one here. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna leave him there for now. There's not another one, right? All right. Let's go ahead and this is the first one we knocked out. So we'll give it some of this. Give it some of this. Alrighty. All right, this is gonna be awesome. Let's check his torpidity. Still on the way up, so he should be okay. We'll just... we won't give it a bunch, we'll just give it a few to make sure it's going in the right direction. Also, I meant to bring mutton with me as well to put on there, just in case that wasn't the right kibble, because I'm not actually sure if it was, but it's the best I got. So, and it looks like it's doing pretty well, so we should be fine. And I gave him both food, right? Yeah, one of the bars just isn't showing up. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And also, let's switch to damagings. Bolts? Spears? Spears, probably. Just in case anything comes in. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here with these guys. So, I'll bring everyone back once they're actually done.
HLNA reporting for adventure.
Or if we get attacked by sharks or something crazy happens. Oh, what is that? Oh, those are the bodies. I was like, oh my god, there's 2 Mosas coming. Oh. That guy scared me for a second. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I know that's more than way more kill than it's actually going to take, but just want to make sure. Oh, what do their stats look like? This one's got 37 in melee. All right. Things are looking our way. Let's see if it rolls high in melee. And this guy's got 38 in melee. All right. So we got a pretty good chance at getting a good melee score here. That's awesome because these are going to be our fighters. And they already have pretty big health. What is that? 14k at 25. It's pretty massive. Obviously, the sea creatures need to have a lot more health because they do some serious damage here. But between these two, one of them should have good melee. Theoretically. You know, obviously the reroll, there's a chance where it doesn't roll much into it. But both of them starting near 40, that's pretty damn good. So yeah, we might be ready to start breeding Moses after this. I'll still keep an eye out for any big ones, especially any that farm in the puddle like this, because they're just free. Not even any effort, just cost a little bit of metal and trank, or narcotics. Not really always spent on that. Which trank bolts, surprisingly expensive, and they take a few steps to make. But they were good levels, so not terrible, but we do have to go get a bit more metal pretty soon here. We're pretty much living off of the Rexes that we grind and the metal we get from them. So we don't have a ton. We're probably only got a couple thousand metal right now. And we still have a lot of the major upgrades for the base to make. But we're still even more behind on paste. So once we get that, we'll be able to move into the final late game stages. All right, once we get these two, we'll just make sure all of our mating stuff is going well. We'll check on all of our lines that we have going. Hopefully we could just start going for mutations on the Rexes soon. I think I could probably stop the sharks. We'll probably have a bunch of boss fighters. I'll probably just get 20 and get them in balls so we can get them experience going. And then we'll turn them off. We won't breed for too many mutations or anything. Because I don't really plan on using a whole lot of sharks, especially now that we got these Mosas. We'll probably just use a bunch of them instead. But I might do enough sharks just to do a pack bonus. Just because and get that bleed going. A little bit of them might actually help instead of having just big old Mosas. And it'll be nice just to have a little bit of, a few different creatures on the team. Man, these guys looking good so far. Just waiting for a shark to spawn on top of me and eat all of these, though. The way the spawns work in the ocean are just stupid right now. But with these massive bred Mosas, we should finally stand a chance at 50-50. Like before, it was just like there's just like 6 sharks that are like over 400 on you. It's like what are you gonna do with anything other than like major boss fighters? It's crazy. Just needs a like serious firepower to be in the ocean. What's up, buddy? Alrighty, that was the female Mosa. We got big old 50 melee. That's pretty sweet. Let's see if this other one can swing a 60. But it's also got a really good weight. Fortunately, good food as well, but not necessary. But that's a good melee. I'm happy with that. And I'm not actually sure what our other Mosa stats are. Maybe what, 2 or 3 at this point? It's just 1. I don't even remember. 1? Oh my goodness, I can't remember at all. I think we might just have one actually. Hopefully it has health and stam. Either way, just that melee is going to be good enough for me, honestly. Breed these together, and then we'll probably try to get some mutations on the Mosas. That might help for motor. Maybe we extend our underwater taming pen a bit as well. We'll have to see. Good stam. Less melee than the other, but still high. I would have been happy with a 49. 38 health, not terrible. Yeah. Good Moses. Awesome. It's actually unfortunate they were both melee. Like, obviously I'm not going to complain because I think that's the one thing we're really lacking right now, especially in our acros, is we just can't find melee for anything. Ooh, that's a zip fish. Should have K-moded to find it instead of turning my actual camera. The thing is, these octopus are just so fast. Like, when I try to K-mode to look, it's just like we're like a mile away by the time I actually get it back. But you know, it's a good thing. There should be another Mosa spawn point around here somewhere. I think it's right there. So hopefully now that we're kind of in the area and we cleared out the last pile of them, we can get a couple more going as well. They seem pretty cool. Oops, speaking of Moses. Alfalfa. And a male and a 145. Ah, we gotta tame that 145, don't we? Oh, stop. Is it just the two of them right now? Because if we kill one, like if we kill the alpha, that one's going to be free. Unless we knock it out first and then kill the alpha. Jeez, all these decisions. Oh, let's go back to base first and drop off our stuff. Flippies on. All right, so put these Mosas away. Let's see what we got. Oops. Because that's one we just got. Stam 50 melee 45. And this guy's almost useless because this female has better everything else. And this one has what? Just better weight, I think, than the two of them. That's it. This one. Okay, 46 health. Nice, not bad. Okay, I know what we do. I know what we do. Sorry, I was a little bit quiet as I was thinking there. Probably should start thinking out loud more. But what I think we should do is we're gonna take the crew, and then I got plenty of spears. What we're gonna do is we're gonna trank out the 145, and then we might have a fight on our hands, and then we can get these guys in there. We can lead them away from our tame, and we'll fight the alpha kind of far from where our tame is, and then we'll let the crew tear them up. If we can get out of here. Oh, and I added some of our perfect tames to our crew, but they're actually lower level right now than our other guys just from fighting the alphas. Oh my god. Alrighty, now we roll. This is what it takes to feel safe underwater in ARK, in the new Genesis. I'm just gonna whistle passive for all of them. Make sure the leader stays there. Make sure I'm sure what we're working with here. I just need our sharks to be close enough that in case this thing makes a mad dash afterwards, that I'll be okay. Right on the snoot. I don't think Helena can reach from here. Alright. Nothing else is actually coming, right? Alright. Let's say 183,000 hit points. Also, look at that, 34 and 29. Actually, he's gonna be probably very average. So one thing's near 40, and unfortunately, he's also very good melee. I should run right now, so I'm not sure that's going to put him out, but I don't think it will. Okay. Go, 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 go. Okay, it's still stuck. Now what? Do we try to tame it on top of him and then fight once it's alive? I don't think I could do 183,000 damage with just my bows. Oh my god. We might lose this male. Oh, this is stupid. I love it. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna tame him in this guy. Let's not do so much kill this time just in case, because he's probably gonna die. Okay, so but once he tames, it's gonna be a free for all. So then we're just gonna, I'm gonna come over here and wait till he actually tames, and then we're just gonna fight to the death. Unfortunately, this Mose is probably taking a lot of the damage because he's gonna be literally in the middle of it. But hopefully we could kill this fast enough that he'll be okay. That's gonna be our game plan. Doesn't sound like a great game plan, but I feel like we were too safe with all the other ones, so we're gonna make this a little more fun. Also, I'm kind of terrified to be under here. Torpedo going up. Yeah. Just in case. And also, if I'm shooting arrows, his body's kind of back here. Like, I need the headshot, and there's a chance I miss and hit the tame. If they're on passive, and then I whistle them out to attack, they should just go do it, like, right? I don't think I need to go aggressive or anything. This is kind of silly that they have their spawns this screwed up. You can really tell that they don't actually play their own game. You know, someone's like, "Oh, we need Moses spawns here. Boop boop, 2, 3, 4, whatever." Just clicking them in place or however they put them in here. Willy nilly.
We going exploring?
I swapped them to attack my target. That way, worst case, we can just run in and start biting, and they'll all come in. Gonna be a rescue mission. As soon as he tames, we gotta get in there. Save our new boy. Not showing the torpor going down. I'm a little worried. Worst case, I can trank him out again, but I think we should be fine. This guy knows what's about to happen. So, we're taming a 145 Mosa inside of an Alpha Mosa. And then we gotta rush in and kill the Alpha Mosa before it kills our brand new Tame. We could, like, pepper it with arrows from out here, because it's kind of stuck and can't attack. But I don't think we have enough arrows and bolts to actually kill it. And I also don't want to damage the Mosa we're going for taming. So we're gonna hope it survives later with its higher levels that it gets because we didn't shoot it. We do have the crew just ready, waiting, eager to jump in. We'll see how this goes. I'm not super confident, but we should be fine. So yeah, once it tames, I'm just gonna have to cancel out of the name thing real quick. I'm gonna just spam whistle, attack my target, and hopefully they go right away. If not, I'll just rush in on my shark, and they'll follow. We can just start tearing into it. But hopefully after the whistle, they just go in there. But you know, sometimes like when you try to get it accurate, it doesn't actually happen. That's why I got the gene scanner out so I can have the reticle right on it. Because I think this is probably gonna do some serious damage. It has 128,000 health. Our sharks are gonna shred. Each one's probably gonna be hitting for probably close to 1,000 a bite. Is it attacking? Okay, well that's easier. Go boys! Go. Period's how you attack, right? There we go. Get them, boys. Okay, yeah, they're absolutely shredding. He can't even get any attacks up. He had a couple of bites for 88. But they're doing a great job. All right. All right. Good job, team. Make sure there's no bag. I think it's probably in one of our sharks, but all right, our crew did it again. I'm pretty confident they can handle any alphas now, so we should be good. This is just gonna be, we're just gonna take this around whenever we need security. I might set them to a little bit further follow distance though, just because this is a little ridiculous. I'll just set up one and then do the whistle all, just so they stay back a little bit. But we got a new Mosa. We'll check the stats once we get back in base. But yeah, proud of our little group here. This is probably what we'll run into motor for the for Gamma as well, just to see if we can handle it with this crew. But they're honestly they're leveling up pretty good. We might want to save them and actually use them for the real fight. Alrighty. How's everyone looking? Alright, we'll do the guy on top here. Options. Where's follow distance? And behavior? Set it to highest. Alrighty. They should all be set to follow further now. Now we just gotta find the one that actually got the kill. Get all the black pearls and stuff from it. Oh. He's following me. That's why they're doing all their weird shenanigans. There we go. He's gonna got the final bite. And we'll just go a couple. These guys are absolutely gonna shred. See, I do need to start giving them some more health though, while they're out here, and they can actually regain it. They'll gain some levels while they're sitting here chilling in the pile. Also, we're gonna go. We'll do neutral on these guys, just so they can defend themselves while they're out here. I like how that's the furthest follow distance, just their nose in his asshole. Oh, shit. If I relog, will it get rid of that? 'Cause I'm not sure which shark has it on. Oh, that's so annoying. I forgot to turn off the show, the copy range, whatever it's called. And now I got that stupid green circle everywhere. Hopefully it goes away. I really don't like that. That's okay. We'll leave it. I'll just deal with it for now. That's really bothering me though. Ah, damn it. I wish I could tell which one it was easily somehow. All right, moving on. Try not to let it bother us. All right, so this looks like a mess. I have those two turned off because what we got so far is this Rex right here has everything except for melee. And then this one right here has a melee mutation. So we're going to go ahead and try to get those two bred together instead of the other one. So we have everyone else turned off right now, except for the acros. They're still going. So we could try to get this combination with the melee mutation and our full stats. Then we'll be set up beautifully from there. So that's kind of what we're looking for there. But I want to check and see how my acros are doing. And then we'll go ahead and check our Mosa stats and get them going downstairs as well. So, acro. 38 health is our highest. And our health is on one of our females that has oxygen. So we need health and oxygen pretty much to be paired with weight or melee. No melee. Weight 40. So yeah, this one has 2 stats combined. So it has health, and weight. And technically it also has the food and the oxygen, but we don't really care about that. So health and weight. This will be our one of our new breeders. Oh my god, look how gangly they look. Ooh, I like that. Cave, no. Options. Name. What did I say? Health. No, weight. We'll do oxygen and food as well. Come over closer to the trough, though. Look at that turning radius. That's why they're all extinct. Look at that. That is a massive feat. You're so funny looking. All right. Let's give him some food just to be safe, but I think he should be okay. I think everything else has been fine without even touching the trough with our rates. But I haven't actually, this is the first acro we're raising up. So. Alrighty, what do we got here? Hopefully we have the something with melee. I think, yeah, all we need is melee to go with the other one. So this is our biggest melee. Oh, it's got a mutation. Stam mutation. I don't want that. Huh? If it gets all of our stats and it... No, we don't want stam mutation. We'd only want that on like the one we're going to be riding. Yeah, because I want to save all of our mutations for melee and health. Alright, well, let's do both of these. So right here. Oh, and it's a stam mutation on one that doesn't even have our full stam. So no, we're not using that. So this one. Have any other stats? Just got the melee. Yeah, nothing else, just melee. So we can technically breed this and our other melee female with the new one. But I'm kind of looking to see what color this is. Basic. We'll keep going. Come to the trough. But which acro is our melee one? I think it's the closest one to the door. Yeah, that one's got some black in it, which is cool. So. Come on over here, buddy. And what's our male stats? Our male has weight and food. That's it. So we're gonna go ahead and after this round we'll turn him off, and then this will be our new guy. He ate all that food already. Is he on the trough now? I think he is. Yeah, he's eating. Alright, so they're almost done. almost done. We'll wait for that, and then we'll turn him off, just so we don't have like a bunch of useless acros. However, that will be some pretty serious experience when we have to kill them all off. Maybe we can we'll use this a bunch of drakes and get some loot for that once we actually have to kill them. Let's take a quick look at our sharks. Yeah, 239 is max. But we also have, I think we have a melee mutation down there as well. So we're looking for like 242 now. 241. No, it had double mutation. It had a stamina and a melee mutation. Which obviously I know I'm not keeping stam, but for the sharks I don't really care. If it's any useful stat, we're just gonna let them mutate. I think I just put that mutated one down there. I don't know if it actually grew up or not, if we switched it to mating yet. So let's go jump in there and see if we do. All right, yeah, see this 243 here. Let's get him out of the floor. So this one is our good one. So we want everything to be mating with this one. And this one also has the mutations. I think that we must have had twins. So let's make sure. Melee 45 and 2. Yeah, 243. So we'll pick whichever the best male we have is. This one has... you can't go by the level because we've been using a couple of these, it looks like. So 239 is perfect without the mutations. So that'll have to do. All right, now let's get the Mosas going. Did we look at the stats of our new guy? Holy Bailey. No, we did not. Oh, what happened? That's a perfect roll. Look at that 29 weight. 46 health is our highest. Like, obviously, this proves we can get in the 60s with melee on these guys. Or with stats. So 50 would be solid. Technically 40s are not great, and everything we have with our Moses is 40s. So whatever, we got a 60 melee on that guy. We're happy. Holy moly. I was saying, yeah, it sucks that he has melee. It's not gonna be good. I was wrong again. Alrighty, we get that big boy in there with probably just need really any Mosas. We'll try to, like, get the ones that have like the best filler stats, but I think that's actually probably going to be our melee health and best stam is all on that one, which we'll have to try to fix that if we could find some more. But yeah, this guy's probably gonna be useless. I don't think we need anything from him. Let's see. 47 stam. 47 stam. So take a look at health. What's our best health? 46? 46. What is our best stamina? 47. 47. Yep. He's best at everything so far. And obviously he's got the melee. So all we need is weight. 45. 47. All right. So those are breeders. Kind of nice to only have 2, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I think we'll just put those 2 together and let them get just go until they get the best line. Yeah, that's all. So everything else was a waste except for that one guy. Oh, well, glad we found him afterwards. Maybe hanging out with that Alpha Mosa for so long taught him something. So yeah, we'll get those going now. That's some serious melee on those, so that's gonna be awesome. That'll help us fight a motor. Let's head into the shark tank. Actually, I don't even know if they're gonna fit in here. They should. I think it's big enough. Barely. Oh goodness. All right. I gotta get an angle so we can get this sucker in here. Maybe if I take out this guy from the top here. All right. Should have made this tank bigger. Okay, everyone stop. We fit. Except I'm stuck. Probably get attacked like that. Holy lag. Well, just from building. Okay, well. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get this patched real quick here, so we're gonna have to deal with it for just a second. Alright, there we go. Our frame should come back now. Alrighty. Get these 2 going. So we're gonna fit a 3rd shark over here. Oh my god, such a mess. Alrighty. It was just a very uncomfortable pit now. But we'll close them in. They can do their thing. Don't have any prime meat jerky. Actually, I don't know why I don't want to mess with their stats. I probably shouldn't be imprinting them. All right. How are our Rexes combining? It'd be nice to get rid of all of these ones, because pretty much all of these Rexes are just trying to get a single line going right now. They're spread out between like all of them. So let's see how we're doing. So we got any that's got all of them now. This one has a health mutation and everything. But not the melee mutation. This one has everything except for health. All right, this one has everything and the melee mutation. And it's a male. We can pair it with that female. All right, everything else is going in the trunk. We're good. Here. Alrighty, I get. We got most of the black on these two, so that's good. We'll see what happens when they combine. It might be pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna start burning through some meat with all these acros and all the Mosas that we're gonna have going in there. So let's do this. This. All right, that one's really not looking good. I'm gonna put some meat on it. It should be on the trough, but it's looking real bad. Alright, just gonna make a quick note here on my end that we have a health and a melee mutation that we're going for on our Rexes now. And then once this whole mess of acros kind of shakes out, we'll kind of see where we're at there. And hopefully we can kind of reduce that force a little bit as well. I don't know why we have these T-Rexes over here. But I'm not going to do anything to the Rexes yet. I'm just going to put them all in a box for now. Just in case I mess something up, like in my quick thought process there. So if we ever have to go back, we can have all of the breeders there. Until we got like a solid line starting to form, then I'll grind them all up. Is this empty? No. This is all Parasaurs. Let's go make a new box for our Rexes. Put it down here for now. We'll move it later. This isn't going to need its permanent spot. That's how half my base ends up being there, though. It's like, oh, we'll move this later, and then it just stays. Rexes. Also, we got a perfect Bloodstalker. This one has all of our stats combined already. So this is the one I'll take out, but I have it mating here just so we can get some better Bloodstalkers as well.
Hey, survivor!
Yeah. And we'll take a look at that later. Parasaurs are still just becoming bait in case we find more good Bloodstalkers. Don't really need those two anymore, but we'll keep them going for a little bit. They're technically metal at this point. We'll go put away our scuba and all of our underwater stuff. Not our flippers, we need those occasionally. But where's our big spear bolts? I'll put those away. Definitely don't need that many trank arrows. But I do want to keep a few on me, just in case. Should be enough bullets. Yeah, keep everything else on us. Except for the resources and the hatchet. Put that away. Also, I'm probably gonna have to make a new separation pretty soon. I just treat that as like a weapons vault. Pretty soon I need to do like guns and separate everything a little bit differently that way. I think it's just an old habit from PvP. Don't really matter now on PvE single player, but it's just nice to have it organized like that. I'm good on food in here. And then Apex drops. Just add up to the pile. All right, those are looking good. Not gonna imprint. That might mess with how we are understanding what's going on. Come here, buddy. Quit standing moving so weird. Okay, so I think this is our other male, right? All right, take him. Then let's see, 210, 228. He's got the health and the weight. Health, weight, food, and oxygen. So he just needs stam and melee. So we'll take this one out. This one that just grew up. And this one has melee, but not the stam. Yeah, so we'll have two of them with the melee now. So have a chance of getting that. And then one with the stam. It'd be nice if we actually have a female with... That's not possible. Now let's just see what we got here. Weight, food, and oxygen. And health. So that's the same as the male. This one has a melee mutation, but it's a bad melee. So this male has melee and stam, which is what our other one is missing. This one has the weight, the health, and so the other one has melee and stam, I said, right? It'd be this one. No, it's got 40 stam, not 41. We just don't quite have what we need yet. Oh yeah, we'll let these keep going. We'll grind all these up later anyway. It'll be good levels. Got a weight mutation. Why are some of the eggs red? And some of them blue. Oh, too cold. That's not good. Yeah, so we don't have stamina anywhere. Oh, you're gonna saddle so I can move these a little bit easier. Should probably be enough. I'll be close enough to the air conditioners now. Nice. Okay, just make sure he's a little bit close. This is annoying. Come on. This is so stupid. What do I do? Like, I can see the saddle. I can't click on that one. Yep, just ruined all the positioning. All right. That sucks. Rex is getting the corner. It's not so nimble. That'll work. Just make sure this one's spun around the other way. The joys of ARK is positioning creatures for breeding. Might as well turn this in the right way now. Alrighty. I'm gonna sleep on him. See if we got lucky on the first shot with our Mosa here. I didn't even write down what our best stats were. Oh, we got 16 for a melee. 47 is probably our best weight. And 46 is probably our best health too, but we'll just let that go. We'll get a bunch of them before we worry too much about it. This is gonna be the one where I murder all of them. Alrighty, how we doing? I think our Drakelings are... Yeah, I think we're waiting on... Was it one of the boys here? 249, 224, 233, 247. I think 249 was perfect, I think. So yeah, let's check this guy real quick. Yes. So we're just gonna do him and the 247s, I believe. Is that a male? Yeah. Bloodstalkers. What is? I think 231 must be perfect. So we got 231 male. He's got the health, got the stamina, got the weight, and the melee. As you can see, we don't have great stats on our Bloodstalkers, but we'll take him, and then we'll pick up the old guy. And we'll pick up this one. It's not perfect either. Then we'll put the baby down. And now, once so we got the other 231s here. Yeah, this one here. There's another perfect one. So these two will be our breeders. And then we'll just have a whole supply of Bloodstalkers in case they die. We won't do too many. We'll just leave these here ready just in case we need them. In case we get any killed. This one we'll use. Check and see if we got any mutations real quick. I'm gonna grind those up for chitin actually. We'll see how they do in the bio grinder. Oh no. Put those away so I don't accidentally grind them. And this one is the one we want to keep. So we'll throw out the rest to grow up and then grind later. I just want to see if we get a decent amount of chitin for them or not. If we do, we can use it for a little bit of paste. Don't want to rely on that obviously, but it might get us through our spell right now. Oh, I got a few Rexes in here ready to grind up. This is probably going to be horrible, but this is a lot of kibble. Here we go. They're not technically standing on it, so I don't think it's actually going to work. floating in between spaces and stuff right now, not actually on the grinder. Oh. Out of dino balls. Grinder's so gross. It's so useful.
G'day, survivor.
All right. The 80 per. Guess that's not terrible. It's superior for him. It's not bad either. Oh, now it's time for the horror show. Look away if you don't like this. I usually don't record this because I don't like it either. But you gotta get the kibble and the metal and the oil. I don't have anything I need, right? That'd really suck if I grab the wrong ones. I'm always worried that I like accidentally put like the top tames in my bag or something so I can move them and accidentally mix them together with the grinding ones. But I know we don't have that going on now. It's always a anxiety in my mind. I think I should have leveled them all up first. I think you get more resources depending on the level. Alright, kibble supply restocked. We'll have a lot more after those guys are done too. Ugh. Oops. Let's check on our tide pups. Oh no. Got messed up. Okay, no mutations. 223. 260. Oh, I was like 265. Oh my god. Does this have all of our stats? Got the health, not the stamina, not weight. Has the melee, not the food. And this one has 223. Health, stam, food, weight, and melee. Yeah, you're the one that should be breeding. Yeah, none of these are the good ones, so let's see, 221. Yeah, I'm gonna take all of these and pull them away. I'm gonna put them in a box inside so we can check them then, but we should be able to start pulling from those two that are perfect now. And those will be, you know, the great ones to actually use. Rexes. Drakings. And yeah, all of these extra ones we'll get rid of at some point, but I just want to make sure it's, you know, that we're not missing stats or something before I start actually getting rid of them. Just to be safe. So, tide. We got a couple here that we were actually using. So they probably have a little bit of actual like levels on them, or getting close to levels. But I think we might want to wait and actually level up some of the good ones now that we have strong lines coming. That there, that there. Look, there's so many chores around here. It's like having an actual house. I'll go put the superior away. Alrighty. I need to put my harpoon gun away. Swap that. All right. Ready to rock? I think we're ready to rock. Nope, electronics don't put those away. Alrighty. Now, we'll take a quick peek for Moses again, which has been a rough tangent for us. That's been the whole episode today, is because of taking a peek for Moses. But hey, let's keep it going. Maybe we'll find another one with like a 60 health or something, and then we'll just be pumped. But also, reminded me, just in case, let's get that save going. Single player life. Back. Now we're scooting. Oh, should we take that Archelon? I don't see him. Level 20. We're just gonna swim on by to the other Boza spawn. Maybe they did finally get it fixed in this patch. I know they said they fixed some mesh holes. I assume that meant like, actually spots where people were meshing and getting in, but maybe there's some issue with the Mosas. And maybe it is fixed now, which would be cool. But we'll check and see. There might just be a pile at the second spawn over here. They put like some signs up or something just to warn me when we're getting close. Whoops. Things are real fast. All right, just that little guy, which we should go kill him so we can get more spawns coming in, but we'll do that later. All right, let's go do something. Let's go on a little adventure. Got that. So I know we do have another 140 acro. And oh, what happened here? Must have accidentally whistled this guy or something. close. We don't have to get them perfect this time. Everyone here is doing fine. I wonder if the Drakeling treasures actually count for the parrots. So I'm thinking we go for a sail. We head to the northeast to get some thylas, so we can continue our kibble creating journey. Or we go back to the bog and look for that acro and some bees. But I feel like as soon as we go to the bog, that's gonna be a whole day in the bog. That's how it usually goes. So I think we'll just we'll sail to the other island. I'll go grab our parrot instead, so we can look for treasure along the way as well. And if we get enough treasures or find some alphas, we can try to tame another parrot. I'm just gonna put this guy here, so I know he's mine. We'll grab this annoying guy. And then little treasure hunter. Yeah, we'll just head out on a little adventure. We got everything we need for an adventure. Yeah, we're good. And then by the time we get back, we should have a bunch more babies. Moses will have some babies. We can kind of go from there. What am I doing in here? Yeah, the thylas, the only ones I've seen, and it seems to be the ones that other people are going to as well, are far, far to the northeast. In the little island that has it looks like a hand. I don't think it was this far. It might have been like one of these ones. We'll see it when we get there. Oops. Don't want to add anything. Yeah, let's go for a nice little sail. We are going to look out for some flotsam on the way. So hopefully we can get a few more cannonballs. And then once we get a good amount of like the good cannonballs, we'll try to take on one of these green bases. But we'll have to do some missions first as well. So we'll grab some of our bigger acros, we'll grab some of our sea creatures, and we'll knock out some of the hunt missions. Some obviously in the water with the fishes. And then we'll kind of see what we can do over there. I kind of want to grab a pyromane to make sure we succeed, but also that's almost just like using that's as much cheating as using like commands. So we might avoid that. Man, would it make it easy. We're cutting a little close to this one, actually. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever be able to do alphas. Maybe when we get the galleon, we'll be okay. But that's, and we'll have to have like some serious ship perks and stats. Shoot, you know what I forgot? Forgot to bring a tame. That's okay. We'll do it on foot. It'll make it more exciting. I think we should probably make sure we sail close to islands. I think that's where most of the flotsam is, like in kind of like, not like right next to it, but in a relative like proximity to it. And plus, hopefully our parrot can maybe find some treasure if we do that as well. Grab a couple bottles. Yeah, very productive though. That's funny though, because like I thought we were set with our like 40s and stats on our Mosas. Like, all right, that's pretty good. And then bam, 60. Like, oh yeah, I forgot you. They have no oxygen. Like, you should be getting some serious stats on those guys. But I've been settling for mediocre for a lot of our creatures so far, just so we can kind of keep going. But that was nice. It'd be really cool if we could get like, we could have got some really good stuff for our acros like that, because that's like our real boss creatures. Like that's what we're gonna do the end boss with. But I'll keep looking for those, and I'll keep knocking them out when I find them. But for now, we're gonna have to just try to get some mutations on the ones we got, and we'll see how far we can go. Worst case, we'll have to get some better ones later, but we'll see what we can do. We're gonna go around this to the right, because that's I don't want to get too close to that. Not only is that a red one, the ones that look like krakens like that look like tentacles. They're supposed to be the hardest ones anyway. So that's probably like the hardest of the hard ones. I wonder if our bird can see treasure from this far out. Oh no, oh no. The ship's still turning on their own. I'm hitting D hard since it was turning left there, but hopefully we make it. Alright, good, we're not gonna get snagged on anything. Oh, so treasure hunter wasn't Thom? probably turn off the apex dinos at some point, but I think that would actually be cool in the bog because it should call out any, excuse me, any acros. Oh man, we're drifting hard again. There's not even any weather and we're drifting like crazy. This one's probably more on me than anything though. Let's go sail between those two. Maybe be able to check both sides of the island by going through the middle. Or we get hung up for an hour, one of the two. I wish these boats were easier to sail. Why does Treasure Hunter keep getting turned off? Anybody know?
Hey, survivor!
Isn't this fun? See, I just I don't get it. Is it every time we're driving? Which, that would suck, because then we can never actually check for treasure while we're driving the boat. No, fuck you. Do you know what the red on like the little meter is? Like the when you see like the top and bottom are yellow, left and right are red. You know where it shows us where's the health and weight. Like why are those red? Oh, okay. Figured it out. Cannon doors were closed. Can we get out of here? U-turn ship. Or are we gonna hit it again and get stuck? Son of a bitch. This is fucking stupid, ARK. Oh, this fucking game. Yeah, play the game again. Alright, now we're cruising. And sharks just spawn on top of you. That's just so stupid. Like, I don't know why they would do that. Like in all the other games, like they never have it spawn directly on top of you. Then here just in the ocean, they're just like, nah, don't ever go in the ocean. We don't want you to see that. Like, stay on top. They gotta fix the ocean spawn. Like, that's so stupid. Uh-oh. Ships on either side. That's not good. I thought this would be a nice, fun little, peaceful sail. It's just it's so frustrating. Like, everything in this game is frustrating. It's crazy. I also forgot to bring water. You don't want that. That's great. I don't think they're still after me. Can't tell though. Also, we should probably create like a little, just a small naval base at the island to the northeast of here. Just so we could teleport there. And then we could take any ships just from that one to like kind of, if we need to come visit this area. And then we just teleport and use that shipyard instead of sailing all the way across the world. Yeah, we gotta turn the apex predators off. Alpha Meg, alright. Let's get some bullets in our gun. Still be nice to find some Ovis too. I feel like it was around here the last one I found. Maybe I'm misremembering, but maybe it was the completely different island. I don't remember. I thought it was this one though. I think it's a Spino. Hey, did you guys see that too? Oh. Nope. Acros live here. Son of a bitch. Says one way to take care of them. say with the acro out of the way, there's more stuff can spawn now. It's probably just eating everything here. But there are thylas around this area. What the fuck is that? You kidding me? Part of me wants to tame it. Just eat all the kitties. Let's go to the Spiral Island, see what that one looks like. I want to tame an acro right now. Gonna be sailing around the whole map. Also probably have this storm just until we get back. It'll probably be as soon as we get back to our base, it'll clear up. It'll last forever though. Need something better to do while we're sailing between places. Like it takes so long. Why does it feel like the ship goes actually more straight in the storm? got a mutation. Right, you could buy the bones for some. Was it salt? Oh, yeah. Kind of cool. This cavern is here because the rib cage is there. Get a theory. Alright, that's pretty cool. Where'd that theory go? Yes. Yeah, we do need to get an Armadoggo at some point. Remember them being mildly annoying though. There's a good one, but there's a lot of them. That'd be a sweet breeding pair, honestly, if we get that 140 and that 150. Invisible tree still. Fix your fucking game, ARK. Jesus.
Who's up for a bit of exploring?
Where did they go? All right. I think I'm actually gonna take a break here. I need to grab some food. Um, I'll log off inside here and hopefully these dogs will stop chasing me. If not, we'll try to deal with them when I come back on. Yeah. I also just realized I don't know if I had my game capture on. My OBS didn't have it highlighted, so that would be really unfortunate if that whole stream was missed. But yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully there was a stream there. We'll be back later with some more.